Hello, this is a quick tutorial to show you some strategies on how to best show your grades to your students. So first, I'm going to demonstrate how to show you the student view of the gradebook in Moodle. We're going to start by clicking on Grades. Usually when you click on Grades, you start out in this area called the Grader Report. We're going to click on the drop-down menu on the left-hand side of my screen and select the user report. Now from the user report, it'll show your name and it'll show what your gradebook looks like from a student view. What's great about this is you can choose a particular student and you can see that particular student's grades. So all of these columns are visible to the student, and a lot of these columns don't make sense to the students. Down at the bottom it has the percentage points they've done so far and the course total, but I'm going to show you a couple different ways to clean this up. What I'd like to do is get rid of the contribution to course total column and also the calculated weight column. Those columns seem to be the most confusing for students to understand, and the gradebook will look much cleaner to the students once those columns go away. To make those adjustments, we're going to click on the drop-down menu again and click Course Grade Settings. Scroll all the way down to the bottom, and this is our user report settings. Again, what I want to do is go to the Show Contribution to Course Total and hide that column. So I will click Show and then select Hide. I also want to do this for the Show Weightings column. So I will click Show and then select Hide. One of the things I also recommend, especially if you like to hide things in your gradebook, is I like to show the course total excluding grades that are hidden. So by default, if you hide anything in your gradebook, it would also hide the course total. I always want my students to see the course total, so I'm going to show totals excluding hidden items. So now I hit Save Changes. Now when I go back to that user report, this is how the student will see their gradebook. If I scroll down to the bottom, I can now see that the student is getting an A- in the class, which is a 91.57%. So a lot of departments on campus have a different percentage breakdown for their grades as to what percentage equals a certain letter grade. Well, Moodle can help you with that too. Going up to the drop-down menu again, I can select Grade Letters, and from here I can change the percentages. This is a good opportunity for you to get your gradebook out and match the percentages to what we have here. To change these percentages, I can click Edit. Make sure to select Override Site Defaults. And here in these right-hand columns, you can adjust the percentages as needed. So once you have your percentages updated, you can click Save Changes. Now when I go to the user report, I can select my student again, and I can make sure that the student is getting the correct letter grade.
Need more help? For technical support, contact the e-LIS support team by clicking the Get Help button at the top of any Moodle page. For e-LIS instructional design services like lessons or course building, email idteam@oakland.edu.